itself in the sand, leaving only its eyes exposed. What makes the coconut octopus unique is its habit of collecting coconut shells, clam shells, or other objects and carrying them with its arms or mouth. It uses these objects to create a temporary shelter by assembling them into a ball or a dome around its body. It can also use them as a shield or a weapon against predators. The coconut octopus is one of the few animals that show tool use and manipulation. It demonstrates remarkable problem-solving and adaptation skills. The coconut octopus is a fascinating example of how a cephalopod can use its intelligence and creativity to survive in a challenging environment.
You probably know him as the son of the legendary Bob Marley, but Ziggy Marley is much more than that. He is a renowned singer, songwriter, musician, actor, and philanthropist who has carved his own path in the world of reggae and beyond. Ziggy started his musical career in the 1980s with his siblings as the Melody Makers, a family band that released 8 studio albums and won 3 Grammys. They performed songs inspired by their father's music and their own experiences as young artists. In 2003, Ziggy decided to pursue a solo career and released his debut album Dragonfly, which showcased his versatility and creativity. He followed it with Love Is My Religion in 2006, which earned him another Grammy for Best Reggae Album. Ziggy's third solo album, Family Time, was a special project dedicated to children and families. It featured guest appearances from Paul Simon, Jack Johnson, Willie Nelson, and more. It also won him a Grammy for Best Musical Album for Children in 2010. Ziggy has continued to release solo albums such as Wild and Free, Fly Rasta, Ziggy Marley, and Rebellion Rises, all of which reached the top spot on the Billboard Reggae Albums chart. He has also collaborated with artists like Cody Simpson, Yemi Alade, and The Chieftains. Besides music, Ziggy is also passionate about acting and philanthropy. He has voiced characters in animated films like Shark Tale, Arthur and the Invisibles, and The Reef. He has also founded the URG Foundation, which supports education, health, and environment causes. Ziggy Marley is a living legend who has inherited his father's legacy and created his own. He is a reggae superstar who has spread his message of love, peace, and unity to millions of fans around the world.
Juicy J is an American rapper and record producer who rose to fame as a founding member of the southern hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia in 1991. The group won an Academy Award for Best Original Song in 2006 for their single It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp from the movie Hustle and Flow. After the group disbanded, Juicy J launched a successful solo career, featuring on hit songs such as Katy Perry's Dark Horse and Ray Shremmer's Power Glide. He also released several solo albums, such as Stay Trippy in 2013, which included his own smash single Bansa Make Her Dance. His latest album, The Hustle Continues, came out in 2020 and features collaborations with artists like Travis Scott, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lil Baby. Juicy J is known for his eclectic and influential sound, blending swampy beats, psychedelic elements, and hedonistic lyrics. He is also a respected producer, having worked with artists such as Wiz Khalifa, A$AP Rocky, and Drake, among others. Juicy J is a rap legend who has shaped the southern hip-hop scene and the mainstream pop culture for over 3 decades, and he shows no signs of slowing down.
Jessica Liu is an American actress who can do it all. She is best known for her role as Ming Wong on the MTV series Awkward. She was a natural performer from a young age. She grew up with artistic parents in Chicago. She learned many skills and did modeling and acting. She studied musical theater and moved to LA in 2008. She played Ming, the witty best friend, on Awkward. She played Ming for 4 hit seasons. She also starred in other shows, like 2.5 Men and American Horror Story. She played a tech CEO on Reverie in 2018. Her performance was versatile and nuanced. She also appeared in a Steve Aoki and BTS video. Jessica Liu is a creative and talented actress. She likes writing, photography, cooking, and travel. She speaks English, Mandarin, and Korean, and is of Chinese and Japanese descent. Jessica Liu is a rising star in the entertainment industry. She has proven her skills in both drama and comedy and has a bright future ahead of her. She is one of the most promising Asian American actresses in Hollywood.
In 1943, a daring plan was conceived to send a special U.S. Army unit deep behind enemy lines in Burma, where the Japanese had a strong foothold. The unit was codenamed Galahad, but soon became known as Merrill's Marauders. The Marauders were volunteers from various infantry and cavalry units, as well as Pacific veterans and Japanese-American interpreters. They were trained in jungle warfare, long-range penetration, and guerrilla tactics by British experts and native scouts. Led by Brigadier General Frank Merrill, the Marauders began their mission in February 1944, marching over 1,000 miles across the rugged mountains and dense forests of Burma. They faced not only Japanese soldiers, but also hunger, disease, and exhaustion. Along the way, they disrupted Japanese supply lines, ambushed patrols, and captured strategic points. They often fought against superior numbers, but used their mobility, surprise, and firepower to inflict heavy casualties on the enemy. Their ultimate objective was to seize the Japanese airfield at Myakina, a vital link for the Allied supply route to China. But the battle turned out to be much harder than expected, as the town was heavily defended by thousands of fanatical Japanese troops. The Marauders, joined by Chinese allies, launched a bold attack on the airfield in May 1944, but then had to endure a brutal siege for 3 months, as the Japanese refused to surrender. The Marauders suffered tremendous losses from wounds, disease, and malnutrition. Finally, in August 1944, the town of Myakina fell to the Allies, and the Marauders' mission was accomplished. They had traversed more jungle terrain than any other U.S. Army unit in World War II, and earned a Distinguished Unit Citation and a Bronze Star for each soldier.
Have you ever heard of the green monkey? Don't let the name fool you. These primates are not really green. They have golden fur with a greenish tinge that makes them stand out among other monkeys. The green monkey, or the Sabias monkey, is an old-world monkey that lives in West Africa, from Senegal to the Volta River. They can also be found in some islands, where they were introduced by humans in the past. These monkeys are very social and live in groups of up to 80 individuals. They have a complex communication system that includes different calls for different predators, such as snakes, birds, and cats. The green monkey is a polygynous species, meaning that one dominant male controls the mating with the females in the group. The females stay with their relatives, while the males leave to join other groups when they mature. The green monkey is an omnivorous animal that eats a variety of foods, from fruits and seeds to insects and crabs. They are especially fond of seashore foods, and are known to be excellent swimmers. The green monkey is not threatened by extinction, but it faces some challenges, such as habitat loss, hunting, and trapping. The population is stable, but some regions have seen a decline in numbers. The green monkey is a fascinating and unique member of the monkey family. It has a distinctive golden-green coat, a diverse diet, and a remarkable social structure. It is one of Africa's hidden gems, and a treasure for the world.